Hello everyone. I have some Marianne Creatables dies for you. They're a holiday kind of winter type collection. It's a collection of 9 dies, and I'm going to break this down into 2 videos. The first one will be a winter series and the other one will be a holiday series, though there is one that there's a couple that can be used kind of not so holiday-ish either, and you'll see that in the video. But the first one, let's start with this one. It's LR0172, and it's a little winter house scene. And when you cut the die, and I cut it out on white because the white just really gives an elegant touch to it. And when I tilt it this way, you can kind of see how it cuts out those windows. And what's nice about those windows is I was thinking, if you adhere this white on white, which is a very pretty look, take some like twinkling H2Os or a glitter gel pen that's gold or yellow and color in those windows, and that'll just make this image pop. And also, I was thinking if you had an electric votive candle, not one with a real flame because this is paper, but if you put a little tea light in there and put this around that the glass holder with the flame twinkling through this, that would be very pretty and beautiful. And there's another one of these, so you could wrap the little series around. It's LR0173, and this one is more of a wider scene of a little winter type scene, and I'll put it right there for you to see, and you can kind of see how nicely that embosses up. And again, there you can easily see the windows. When I tilt it, they come through more. The light comes through with the shadow, and you could again put that on the candle, and that would be so pretty. And the other dies in this are trees that are similar with the cutouts. This is LR0174, and with this one, again, you get the cutouts. So if you put this on a candle, that twinkling would come and show through. And if I get it a little close, you can see there's little embossed round dots that look like bulbs there. And what I did is I did one up in green, and I actually put some pearls on it, so you can kind of see how pretty it looks, like a little decorated tree. And then if you put that on white, it looks like snow. So it comes out looking like snow-laden trees with bulbs on them. Next one is LR0175. It's another one of the trees. And it creates, if you do it all in white, it creates this kind of, let me get that out of the background, it'll be easier to see. It creates that kind of a effect with all that embossing. And again, you see the circles there. And if you take those circles and add some decorative pearls, you get a tree with the little bulbs on it. And what's nice is the little star has a hole, so you could add some string here, and these would make really nice ornaments for a tree with the light shining through from the Christmas tree, and they're not breakable. So I was kind of thinking about my dad in the nursing home. I want to get him a tree in his room, and I'm really trying to think about how I could decorate it with non-breakable things for when residents wander in his room and stuff. So if it's taken, it's no big expense, and also they're not breakable, so they wouldn't be dangerous. I thought that was a good idea. And then the next one, some of you may be decorating a child's room, another good idea for that. LR0176, or a classroom, just throwing some ideas out there. And this one creates this one. And boy, that one's got a lot of circles on it. So, and again, you see those, that how when the shadow hits it, how those windows show through. So in a dark room with a candle, that would be so pretty on there. And you add on this one, again, you could add this too. You could add the green. It doesn't have to be white, with the bulbs on the candle for a really, really dramatic effect. And that would be so pretty. And when you put that against the white again, it looks like the snow there is on the thing. Let me bring that up a little closer. Looks like snow-laden branches. Now, you can cut vinyl with, supposedly, I don't think you can emboss, but you can cut out vinyl, and if you wanted to add the vinyl to the candles, it might be a little bit easier to adhere than paper. I do like paper, so it's a medium I work with, and I think paper would work fine if you had an aggressive tackiness on there to go on the glass. I think that would work fine, but you could also try the vinyl. I did see on Oh My Crafts the other day that they said vinyl embosses, but I don't know. I'd be afraid it would gum up my die and ruin it. So if anyone out there has tried it, let me know. So one of the things that I looked on Marianne's site that creates these dies, and she was doing a lot with white on white with them. So let's pan out a little bit here. Now these trees are bigger, so to your eye they would be in the front. And then the little Nordic scene here would be in the background up kind of in the hills because they're smaller, so that would be far away. And with that you would kind of get this beautiful elegant card. Now if you're familiar with the stair step cards, which is kind of an accordion fold thing, and you can make the ones in the back bigger and higher, you could stand these trees up on some levels of the accordion fold in the front and then put these in the back so that they're catching, so you're utilizing that see-through look, and that would be really pretty. Now another thing is white on white is very elegant, but to create a dramatic effect with that, take one of your colored trees and add that there. And that adds a very pretty kind of factor. And that's kind of, you see this done a lot with cards, is everything's white and then there's one colored thing to draw your focus to it. And then the 3 green trees in themselves are pretty too. And if I were to make a card with this, I would kind of make them, use some foam dots and add dimension to them. Or use something like a gatefold card with one, with like maybe 2 tucked in on this side and 1 folded in on that side, and give it kind of a dimensional, elegant look. But there's a lot you can do with these. Plenty of ideas, and I'm sure that you're already getting ideas that I haven't even thought of. So please feel free to share on my blog, and please visit my blog for prices and ordering information. I do ship anywhere that the U.S. Postal Service will ship to, but unfortunately I can only take PayPal as payment. But PayPal will process your credit card even if you're not a PayPal member now. I pay for that service, so as long as you have a credit card you can get any of these products. Now I'm going to go on to the next video. It's some more holiday, and 2 of them are not necessarily Christmas related, and you'll see those when they come. These will be sold as a set of 9, or you can buy them individually. But of course when you buy the bigger sets you get the better deal. See you in the next video.